Scorpio, welcome to your summer solstice reading. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, or cross watchers. All are welcome. And we're just going to dig into whatever messages there are for you during this period between summer solstice and Lughnasadh around the beginning of August, or up until Autumn Equinox. So you have the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. I'm hearing something about crimes of passion, so be careful in this period, Scorpio, of dropping into the spaces of, and this is a kind of shadowy side of Scorpio, dropping into spaces where you feel like you're going to get the better of someone or get some kind of revenge. Try not to pick at a corpse that is already fully picked over, okay? Try not to beat a dead horse, or whatever the sayings are. If something is dead, let it be dead. Leave it where it is. You don't need to keep going back to it. And it's sort of like mastering this ability to let things go and to learn from what is, rather than look at it as, I was wronged, I was slighted. The learning opportunity in that, in this situation, or whatever situation you're coming out of. There's something about brass knuckles. There's a lot of fighting spirit here for you in this season. Let's see what this is about. What messages do we have for Scorpio? So I'm just using the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so there was a plan. There was a plan to move forward that got hindered. So there was something that you were looking to do, a way that you were looking to change your life or grow, and this could have been associated with someone else, and it didn't work out. It got stuck. And this caused you a lot of distress and pain and upset. And so I see that through this period, it doesn't look like that's going to be moving forward, but let's get some clarification. Okay, so you're still hanging on to it very tightly. Yeah, and it's keeping you, this is keeping you stuck. So whatever this is, you're guided through this period of summer solstice up until autumn equinox to really let go of anything that is stagnant, anything that is dead, anything that is not reciprocating or moving you into a different place or into a better space headwise. What else does Scorpio need to know? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could have to do with job loss or something to do with the justice system, a Libra perhaps. How are you classifying this loss is another question. So there was some kind of situation that happened and it's still stuck in your energy. Like you're having a hard time moving forward, but it seems to have caused a loss of independence and a feeling of embarrassment and injustice is what I'm getting. So through this period, you're going to be working on balancing the scales, on releasing this dead weight in order to, because your end of the scale is tipped so heavy because you haven't been able to let go of this weight. Okay? If you're still watching someone on social media or paying attention to a situation that you have moved on from, you have not fully moved on from it. So there's some guidance here for you to do that here. Get some clarification for this. Okay, so this has to do with deception and manipulation, perhaps. Maybe not manipulation. not willfully. Someone deceived you in some way, or someone tried to take credit for something and tried to get away with something. And this could have to do with the law or something legal. But it feels like something official, like business, or, you know, like someone took advantage and then tried to you feel that someone took advantage. But again, I just keep pulling up things from the past, right? So, and with this vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. It's like you're eating away at, you know, a vulture eats at a corpse. You're eating away at something that is already gone. It's vapors. Like, it's not even there anymore. How can Scorpio move on from this? How can Scorpio move on from this? Yes, perfect. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles may be in reverse. This is a very similar energy here. The Queen of Pentacles may be in reverse, but what you can do is you can start by looking at what you have built, what you have accomplished, what you have learned. The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. You have come into a space of abundance, all on your own, abundance and independence. So maybe even from this situation, it doesn't mean you have to give this person credit, but or this person or this situation, but you have come into a space of being more independent. You've learned how to take care of yourself. Maybe you always knew how to take care of yourself, but this is something to really look at, is that you can take care of yourself. You also know what to look for regarding deceptions. I know some people get really triggered by the Seven of Swords. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. So this looks like a really good time to take stock. I think this is the message that keeps coming up, is looking and evaluating at what you have grown rather than what you have lost. And what you lost wasn't something that was for you anyway. Like it looks like it didn't do much to grow you, and it was something that put you in this energy of possessiveness that kept you out of the flow so that you couldn't bring in new, fresh energy because you were stuck with that old energy. What else for Scorpio moving forward through summer solstice? What's coming beyond summer solstice? There's your card, Death in Reverse, and the Six of Wands. So there is a victory. There is a period of time where you are going to feel triumphant. But again, we're seeing the Death in reverse. So something, if you're not, how do I want to put this? Vigilant about taking stock, there is a danger of carrying whatever this is with you through. So beyond this season. But let's turn this Death card upright and assume that you are going to take stock and see that nothing was wasted. Your time was not wasted on this opportunity just because it ended, or you know, your heart was not wasted on love. You know, love is a beautiful thing to open yourself up to. With the Six of Wands here, and this, look at the echo here. So if you are able to do this work and turn this Scorpio energy on its head, so the shadow side of Scorpio is that you can get really stuck down in the dark emotional spaces, but there's also that kind of fiery aspect to Scorpio where you want to sting back. You want things or people to hurt as much as you hurt. And if you're able to move beyond that feeling, you have a victory coming. You have this beautiful Six of Wands where you can kind of walk tall and with pride, and a new start, a new way of seeing yourself and life. Can I get one more, please, about this outcome? Okay, and there could be a new job coming in. New work. More abundance. The ability to kind of to build. Okay, so maybe this disrupted your building. Maybe you thought that you were at the point of being this Queen of Pentacles and then it sent you backwards. But this is showing me that you are moving forward to a new abundance. Okay? So some tricky things to navigate here. Let's get some advice from the animal spirit. I don't know if it's called the animal spirit, but they're animals. I know that. Panther, protection. So it says, consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. And this is part of that learning process, right? And the taking stock. Nothing is wasted. So rather than dwelling on like, oh, I gave all my time and energy. And when I'm saying this, like, no judgment. Me too, okay? Me too. I totally understand this reading. Like, I identify with this reading. But rather than dwelling on like, oh, like I wasted my time and my energy on this, just see how you can protect yourself from that situation going forward. You know, if you are giving energy into the wrong thing, how can you maybe know that for next time or spot it for next time? Or maybe you just choose not to give so freely of certain aspects of your time or energy. Maybe that's just not something that's for you anymore. You know, sometimes we can still be kind and do certain favors for others, but we can also draw a line about what we're willing to do for them. So this protection is definitely going to be, I mean, it goes both ways though, because if you're in that energy of like revenge or biting back, then the others are going to need protection from you. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're, if you're sitting there really stewing and brewing about something, that other person may be able to feel that, okay? You may be sending out curse energy without really knowing it. I don't really believe in curses, but it's kind of like, I call it curse energy, I guess. It's like, it's not nice. It's a yucky place to be in. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And then Raven. Ooh, yes. Look at this. The sign of the triple goddess. Wise woman, a change is coming. And that's what we have here with the vulture, with the death card. There is a change coming, but it just needs space to breathe and to grow. And so removing this, whatever we're dwelling on from the past is going to create space for this wise woman. And this could be, you know, if you're a man, that's fine. The wise woman energy is going to come through to you. Pay attention to ravens for sure. If a raven shows up for you, what were you thinking about? Where were you? What was going on for you at the time? There's a significance to this card that I think is for you to find. I can't really dig into it. I think it's something that you are meant to uncover. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to my yoga and meditation classes. If you'd like to donate to my GoFundMe, that would be amazing. The link is also down there. I'm trying to go back to school. And otherwise, I hope that you have a super duper summer, and take care.